In the heart of a lively city, the streets buzzed with energy. Vendors shouted from colorful stalls, the scent of fresh bread and brewing coffee drifted through the air, and children laughed as they raced past. Amid this vibrant chaos lived a young girl named Clara. Though the city was full of noise and movement, Clara moved quietly, her curious eyes sparkling like stars on a cold winter night. Everyone in the neighborhood recognized her by one thing: a bright red scarf wrapped snugly around her neck, fluttering like a banner of warmth and hope wherever she went. The red scarf was not just any scarf. It was a precious gift from her grandmother, carefully knitted during a bitter winter many years ago. Each loop and stitch carried a story, a memory, and an unspoken promise of love. Clara treasured the scarf deeply, wrapping it around her neck on chilly days, holding onto it like a talisman against the cold and the worries of the world. Clara wore her scarf everywhere, at the bustling market where the aroma of spices filled the air, in the noisy school corridors where laughter and chatter echoed, and on quiet evenings by the riverbank where she sat dreaming of faraway places and adventures beyond the city's edges. The scarf was her constant companion, a bright splash of color that seemed to brighten even the gloomiest days. One crisp autumn afternoon, as leaves swirled around her feet and the air smelled faintly of rain, Clara noticed something unsettling. The edges of her beloved red scarf were beginning to fray, and the once bright red was dulling, fading little by little with every passing day. She ran her fingers gently over the worn threads, feeling a pang of sadness as if a piece of her heart was unraveling along with the fabric. Determined not to lose something so precious, Clara decided to seek help. She remembered her grandmother's cozy house on the edge of town, a place filled with warmth, stories, and the comforting scent of lavender and old books. Packing a small bag, she set off on the winding path that led through wildflowers and towering oak trees, her red scarf wrapped tightly against the chill in the air. As Clara stepped inside the cottage, a wave of warmth and familiarity wrapped around her. The air smelled of lavender and old pages, and her grandmother greeted her with a loving smile, her silver hair catching the light from the fireplace. They embraced, and Clara felt safe and hopeful for the first time in days. Clara carefully showed her grandmother the worn scarf. She explained how it was losing its strength and color. Her grandmother listened intently, then spoke softly, "A scarf knitted with love never truly fades. It lives in the stories we share and the hearts we touch." Clara's eyes sparkled with hope at these words, feeling a new strength stir within her. That evening, by the crackling fire, Clara's grandmother began to teach her how to knit. With patient fingers, she showed Clara how to weave loops and stitches together, passing down a craft that was both art and love. With every stitch Clara made, the scarf seemed to grow stronger, brighter, and alive with memories renewed. Days passed into weeks, and Clara's scarf was reborn, richer in color, stronger in weave, and glowing with a new life. It became the talk of the town once more, not just for its beauty but for the story of love and resilience it carried. One crisp winter evening, snowflakes drifted gently from the sky as Clara wrapped the scarf tightly around her neck and stepped outside. The city lights twinkled like stars, and the people she passed smiled warmly, not just for the scarf, but for the story it told. It was a symbol of enduring love, hope, and connection through all seasons of life. From that day on, Clara knew wherever life took her, the red scarf would always be a part of her, a thread weaving past, present, and future into a beautiful tapestry of love and hope that would never unravel. And so, the red scarf lived on, in Clara's heart and the hearts of all who heard its story.